Welcome to Celebrating 31 Expressions of Light. My name is Reverend Ryan Alexander, and this is Soul Evolution Collaborative. And so we are so pleased to have you joining us for this 31-day experience. And so as we move into this special time of year, we're going to look at 31 ways to experience and celebrate this elemental foundation of the universe, and then begin to actively create more space for the light in our collective experience of humanity. So each evening for the month of December, we'll be live with a new word and then an activity for the following day that attempts to bring us closer to experiencing the light, closer to embodying the word and that idea and that expression of light. And so, like so many have come before us, we set aside this particular time of year to celebrate light. And Dr. Ernest Holmes, in The Science of Mind, says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was life, and the Word was light. And the light through law produced form, and the created form turned to the light, and the light of consciousness dawned. And humans beheld the light and walked in it, and the light was all." And so now let's breathe in the beauty and the wonder of this day, this time, this beautiful now moment. So celebrating and honoring light is found in traditions all over the world. And so in recognizing the importance of light during this time of year, when the days become shorter, light continues to remain at the center of spirituality. And so that the light is that divine quality that illumines and enlightens. It is the source of all that is. It is that which fills in all the spaces, and it's that which has always been. And so not only are we honoring the light that physically illumines our world, but even more so that light that resides within every one of us. In the beginning was the light, and it was good. And so light takes many forms and shines through many expressions. And this month, we're going to set aside this time to honor and celebrate the importance of all these many forms. And so today, we celebrate recognition as an expression of light. So Webster defines recognition as an acknowledgement or feeling that something has been encountered before. And since we know ourselves as spiritual beings, that feeling or acknowledgement is a remembering of our deepest connection to life. What we recognize to be true becomes our truth. Not because we are creating it, but because it is already present in the infinite mind, and we acknowledge and feel that it is true and present in our lives. And so we shine the light by our recognition of the idea. And so today's reading is from Ernest Holmes in The Science of Mind. And he says, "To practice the presence of the divine in others is to practice mental healing, for it is a recognition of the divine presence which heals. It is the law of harmony and the recognition of the presence of good, that within itself is unbounded and equipped with the power to execute itself, and it must know that it does this." And so, as we seek to experience a greater awareness of this expression of light, we consider the following activity as a way to embody and explore this idea in a practical way. So between now and tomorrow at 8 o'clock, when we introduce our word for tomorrow, so the next 24 hours, take some time and to do this activity. So as you consider your day's activities and experiences, make note of the appearances of goodness, kindness, love, creativity, and anything that you recognize as an activity of spirit in your life. And journal or write it down at the end of the day, or keep a running note of it in the note functions on your smartphone, or however you want to keep up with it. Just making note of those appearances of goodness, kindness, love, creativity, all those things that you recognize as spirit working in your life. And so our intention for the next 24 hours is to recognize the presence of the good, or the truth in everything that we encounter or experience, and to see the good and recognize it as the light of the world, as that own light that lives within us, that light that connects us not only to the divine, but connects us to one another, and the transformative power of that recognition and its impact in our lives.